You underestimate how dangerous your own mouth can be. You live in a world where people watch everything, remember everything, and use whatever they learn the moment it gives them an advantage. Words feel harmless, but they are not. They expose you. They sketch a map of your mind for others to follow. They reveal your intentions, your fears, your desires, your weaknesses. Most people fall into traps built from their own sentences. They think speaking gives clarity, but often it gives the enemy a target. In the first situation, your mouth betrays you when you defend yourself too fast. Someone questions you or challenges your behavior, and your instinct is to speak immediately. You want to correct the misunderstanding. You want to clear your name. You want the other person to see your side. But every rushed explanation exposes something deeper than the situation itself. You show that their words touched a nerve. You show that you need their approval. You show that their opinion matters more than your self-control. People observe this reaction carefully. They may not say anything in the moment, but they store the information for later. They now know what kind of pressure cracks your composure. They know how to make you talk. They know that pushing you slightly can make you reveal more than you intend. Silence would have protected you, but your mouth betrays you because you cannot tolerate being misunderstood. In the second situation, your mouth betrays you when you talk about your plans before they are ready. You feel excited and proud, so you share your goals with people who smile but quietly evaluate you. Some of them feel threatened by your ambition. Some judge you because they want to see if you will fail. Some pretend to support you so they can keep track of your progress. The moment your plans leave your lips, they become vulnerable to jealousy, criticism, and sabotage. People may not attack you directly, but they influence the environment around you. A small comment here, a subtle doubt there, and suddenly your momentum slows. The danger is not only external. Even inside your own mind, speaking too soon weakens your motivation. When you talk too much about what you will do, you trick your brain into believing you already did something. Talking becomes a substitute for action. A vision becomes a performance. That is why people who speak loudly about their plans rarely finish them. Their mouth consumes the energy meant for their actions. In the third situation, your mouth betrays you when emotion takes control. Anger makes you reveal the parts of yourself you guard the most. You say things that expose your resentment, your fear, your disappointment. Words spill out before you can stop them, and those words give people a clear map of your emotional weak points. Once someone knows what hurts you, they can reopen that wound anytime they want. Excitement is just as dangerous. Happiness lowers your guard. You speak more freely, more openly, more recklessly. You reveal private details, future plans, personal secrets, and sensitive information without realizing the consequences. Later, when things change or fall apart, the same people who heard your excited words will judge you by them. They may throw your own sentences back at you to embarrass you or diminish you. The things you say during emotional moments always return, whether to haunt you or to control you. Emotion makes your tongue faster than your judgment, and once your words escape, they become tools for others. Your mouth is not your enemy, but your lack of control is. Anyone can speak. Only the powerful know when not to. Silence is not emptiness. Silence is strategy. Silence is a shield that protects everything you are not ready to reveal. And once you learn that, you will stop losing battles you never needed to fight. In the fourth situation, your mouth betrays you when you talk to impress people. You want to sound interesting. You want to look confident. You want others to see you as someone special. So you speak more than you should. You tell stories that should have stayed private. You exaggerate your achievements to look stronger. You reveal personal details to gain attention. But people are not impressed by the words you choose. They are studying the reason you chose them. They notice the slight desperation in your voice. They sense the small fear behind your confidence. They feel that you are trying too hard, and when people sense that, they stop respecting you. Your desire to look powerful exposes your insecurity. The more you try to stand tall through your words, the smaller you appear in their eyes. Real power does not need decoration. It does not need noise. It does not need approval. Real power is silent because it does not depend on anyone else's reaction. In the fifth situation, your mouth betrays you when you gossip. You speak about someone who is not present because it feels easy, because you feel safe, because it gives you a moment of connection with the person listening. But that connection is an illusion. The person listening is not thinking, "We are close." They are thinking, "If this is how you talk about others, this is how you will talk about me." Even if they laugh with you, they pull back from you internally. They see you as someone who cannot protect information. They see you as someone who enjoys the weakness of others. They see you as someone who uses words recklessly. And once someone sees you this way, they will never trust you with anything real. Doors close quietly. Opportunities disappear. People will smile at you, but they will never involve you in anything that requires loyalty or discipline. Your own words turn you into someone who cannot be trusted, even if you never meant harm. In the sixth situation, your mouth betrays you when you try to fill silence. Silence makes most people uncomfortable. It feels heavy, it feels awkward, it feels like pressure, so you talk to escape the feeling. But talking in this moment exposes you in ways you do not notice. You reveal your thoughts because you fear the quiet. You reveal your opinions because the silence feels too loud. You reveal your plans, your worries, your doubts because you want the moment to feel normal again. But the other person is not uncomfortable. They are watching you, they are listening, they are learning. Silence is their advantage, not yours. The person who speaks first shows their intentions. The person who speaks first reveals their mindset. The person who speaks first becomes predictable. You lose the chance to observe, you lose the chance to listen. You lose the chance to understand the other person's true nature. Silence is not pressure, silence is power. But your mouth betrays you because you fear it, and your fear exposes more truth than your words ever should. Your mouth can create problems you never intended. It can reveal weaknesses you didn't know you had. It can give people insights into your mind that you never meant to share. These situations repeat every day in small moments, but their consequences grow quietly, like shadows behind you. The one who learns to control their speech becomes untouchable. The one who fears silence remains a puppet in the hands of others. Situation 7 begins the moment you speak when someone is trying to provoke you. You think replying will make you look confident, but Machiavelli would tell you that answering a provocation is the fastest way to expose your emotions. When a person pokes at you, they are not asking for truth. They are testing your self-control. The moment you open your mouth, you show what hurts you, what scares you, and what triggers you. That is information they can use later. When someone tries to get a reaction, silence is more dangerous than any smart comeback. Silence makes them wonder if you are calm, confident, or calculating something they cannot see. Your quiet face becomes harder to read, and an unreadable person is always intimidating. The people who rise in power are not the ones who talk back. They are the ones who wait, watch, and let others destroy themselves with their own noise. You gain nothing by explaining your anger. You gain everything by hiding your pressure points. The one who can stay silent during provocation looks powerful because they show they are not controlled by emotion. And in any battle, the person who controls emotion controls the outcome. Situation 8 happens when you talk too much in front of someone who talks very little. Many people think silence means approval or agreement, so they fill the gap with more words. They speak their plans, their fears, their dreams, their insecurities, and their strategies. They reveal everything without realizing that most quiet people listen like hunters. They collect every detail you spill. Machiavelli warned that information is power, and the one who reveals more loses the advantage. When you speak freely and the other person stays silent, you are not having a conversation. You are giving them a map of your mind. You are showing them how you think, how fast you react, what you care about, and what you avoid. Later, they can use all of this against you. They can predict your moves before you make them. They can place traps in front of you. They can manipulate you without you even noticing. This is why powerful people speak little. They want others to reveal themselves first. They know that silence forces people to talk, and talking exposes weakness. The more you say, the more predictable you become. And in a world where everyone is fighting for advantage, being predictable is dangerous. Situation 9 appears when you try to impress someone with big promises. You want them to see your potential, so you speak about what you will do, what you can achieve, and what amazing things you plan to accomplish. But big words create expectations, and expectations become pressure. Machiavelli warned that people judge you by results, never by promises. The moment you talk big, you give others a target to measure you against. If you fail to match even one part of what you said, they will take your words as weakness. They will call you unreliable even if you worked hard. The mouth makes promises faster than the hands can fulfill them. A strong person does not promise. They let their actions reveal who they are. When you talk less about your goals, you have the freedom to move in silence. No one knows your deadlines. No one knows your plans. No one knows whether you have failed or changed direction. Silence protects your progress. Loud goals expose it. When you keep your mouth quiet, people only see the result, not the struggle. And results speak louder than any speech you could give. The moment you stop talking and start working, you become more dangerous, because no one can predict when you will strike, how strong you will come, or what you are building behind the scenes. Situation 10 shows itself when you defend yourself too quickly. Someone questions your actions, your choices, or your character, and you feel the urge to explain everything right away. You think defending yourself will clear the misunderstanding, but it almost always does the opposite. When you rush to explain, it shows fear, it shows insecurity, it shows that the accusation touched you deeply. Machiavelli warned that the person who explains first looks guilty, even if they are innocent. People rarely listen to explanations with honest ears. They listen with suspicion, waiting for a mistake, waiting for something they can twist, waiting for a detail they can use against you. And the moment you speak fast, the moment you rush your words, you hand them exactly what they want. Your mouth becomes the rope they hang you with. Every sentence becomes another hole they can dig. Every detail becomes another angle to attack. You end up building the very case they wanted to use against you. The strong person does not rush to defend. They let the noise settle. They let the other person talk. They wait, observe, and watch the story fall apart on its own. Silence makes people doubt their own accusations. Silence forces them to wonder if they misjudged you. Silence puts pressure on them instead of you. When you refuse to explain yourself to people who do not deserve your explanation, you take back your power. Your calmness becomes a shield. Your silence becomes a mirror that reflects their insecurity, not yours. The mouth betrays you when you speak from fear. It protects you when you speak from strength. And strength always begins with the courage to say less, reveal less, and let your actions speak for you.